me what's up. Think you gon' play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders.
It's your boy Noto, coming to another video, coming to another podcast, man. In today's podcast, we're going to discuss body game. Most men will never experience true attraction from women. If you're new here, we already been here. Go on and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go on and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this topic, guys. So, I've been thinking, like, it's really going to be a lot of men, most men will never ever experience how it really feels to have true attraction from a woman. Like, as in a woman looking at you and saying, damn, he's hot. Damn, I want him. Damn, I want to literally have sex with this man. Like, honestly, a lot of men probably will never ever experience that. But before I get into this, because this definitely is a body game video, but it's something I've been wanting to say. And first and foremost, shout out to Ron Wills. But the main things I wanted to say about the shouting out Ron Wills, and for every content creator that's even talking about body game, shout this man out, man. Shout that man out. He coined the term. He the one that paved the way for all of us to come here and make this type of content. And the least you can do is give credit where it's due, man. That's the absolute least that you can do. It don't make no sense you making all these body game videos and ain't said that man's name one time. Ain't giving that man no type of credit. Ain't give him doubt in his words. Bro, that's messed up, bro. And even though he was like, bro, you don't even gotta, he was like, you don't have to mention if you already gave me credit. But I want to make it a thing to keep mentioning his name every time I even talk about body game, because he is the pioneer, man. He is the OG. He deserves his credit. And what is it going to take away from your channel if you mention his man's name? Now, unless you got something to hide, and the fact that if you mention his name, people are going to probably go look at his content and notice that they don't need no programs to get no women. They don't need to go buy no stupid ebooks to get no women. And yeah, maybe it will be detrimental for you to mention Ron Wills, but that's foul. If you're going to be using this man's term, you need to be mentioning this man's name. And that go for every creator, bro. That go for every creator. Now, if you've mentioned him, I ain't talking to you. But if you making all these body game videos and ain't mentioned this man's name one time, I'm talking to you. I ain't got nothing personally against you, but I got something against that, because this man has paved the way for all of us. And even saying that subject right there is going to end up garnering some type of views. So he's paving the way for all of us to make a way for ourselves and to say our own experiences. The least we can do is to get his man credit. So now that I got out there and paid the homage and said my piece on it, because it's getting out of hand at this point. Everybody trying to make it seem like it's their own thing. Like, even if you do talk about fitness content, you still need to give this man credit. But anyway, let's get back into it. A lot of men will not experience what it's like for a woman to look at him and say, damn. The same way we look at chicks, like, and I'm thinking, like, because every time I look at a chick, I'm thinking, like, damn, what's attracting me to her? Because you got to look at the main thing. You could be like, okay, the chick pretty, the chick this and that, but it's mainly the body. Because we always looking at the hips. Oh, dang, because every time I'm looking at a chick, I'm looking at the hips, I'm looking at the breasts, I'm looking at the whole figure. Before I even see her face, I can see a chick way in the distance and be like, damn, she got a nice figure. Dang, I like that. That look good, you know? So I'm thinking, like, chicks really do think the exact same way, bro. I'm telling you right now. Chicks think the same way. And it could be different body types that they're attracted to. You never know. A chick might like a bigger guy. He might have to be cut and chisel. It is possible, guys. It is possible. But a lot of guys might not even experience that because they don't even want to hit the gym. They want to be lazy. They'd rather hate. You see what I'm saying? They'd much rather hate than to get their behind in the gym and try to lift something, even try to even get some type of muscle on their frame. They just want to be big guys and just keep leading with the money and thinking that this is what it is. Oh, I'm Dior down. I got the chain. I got the whip. I got the Hellcat. Oh, I got the Ferrari. I got the Camaro. I got that. Oh yeah, she finna love me. I got the jersey on. Oh, look at my fits. All my fits so clean. Oh, I stay with a fit. I got this. I stay with that. I stay with the diamonds. I stay with the gold. I stay with the drinks. I stay with the liquor. That's they calling card. Like, bro, I'm looking at it like, I'm glad that was never my calling card. At one point in time, I was trying to spend money, but it was at a point that I didn't need to. once I started just wearing regular tank tops and his brothers started doing regular stuff, I didn't need to do the peacocking things that a lot of these guys was doing. I was like, dang, I feel like I'm doing too much. But when I started getting stuff for free, and it started having chicks buy stuff for me, and started having chicks offer their homes up for me, offer their rides up for me. Like, yeah, I had chicks literally have wanted me to stay with her, but I already knew I never wanted to stay with a chick. But the offer was on the table. The offer was on the table to come drive up. I could have really literally legit been in some Jody type situations without the baby mama drama, of course. But as in the point where I'm getting the car and I can pick her up from work and do all kind of stuff like that or whatever, or I can hold one car while she at work or whatever. I could have been in those types of situations. I was literally in those situations, but I didn't take advantage of that because I didn't want the responsibility of having her stuff and then there in turn giving her leverage later on. Because even though she is offering it up and be like, oh, I'll do this, I'll pay your bills. Now I took it to the point where I would take the money and I'll take the gifts and stuff like that. But one thing too to notice about that is once you take the money and you take the gifts, the bigger the gifts and the more the money is, the more consequence that might come later on when things start to get sour. Because I'm telling you right now, there's always a ticking time bomb on that, guys. You can say what you want, it can go on for years, but there's always a ticking time bomb. But the main ingredient is when you putting it down, and they very, very attracted to you, and they look at you and say, damn, and now you in there putting it down and you making them feel this type of way. Bro, I'm telling you right now, that good deed, like after you initially, attract them, and then like, damn, and they get to know you a little bit or whatever. Because to be honest with you, once you turning them on from your body, once you turning them on primal nature, and they want to smash you, you ain't too much. They're pretty much receptive to what your personality is, as long as you just ain't weird, ain't doing something that's gonna feel like they in danger or make them feel uncomfortable or something like that. But anything like you interested in, they gonna find a way to try to take interest in. It could be baseball, it be chicks that didn't like anime at all, but started getting into anime just because they was messing with me and they know that I watched it. And they just gave it a chance because they liked me so much that it was to that. And then to the point where after I smashed, they starting to watch whole seasons with me, even knowing the characters' names and all. So I'm telling you guys, it's the same way we look at a chick too. So if she real bad and she real fine, you ain't gonna be thinking about the personality. I mean, as long as it ain't, even some guys would be like, to the point, even if she do got a bad personality, be like, damn, she's so fine, I'll deal with this for a little bit. It's like that. We real receptive when it comes to a real bad chick that we want to smash, ain't it? Especially when we ain't hit it yet. We just like, man, you know what? You willing to overlook a hell of a lot, ain't it? You willing to overlook that she kind of creepy, but man, that ass, man, them hips, man, that body, man, she looking good, pretty, man. She bad as hell. She thick as hell. Whatever your speed is, she could be BBW. She could be whatever your speed is, bro. Thin chick, whatever. Whatever your speed is, bro, and she hitting on that and she turning you on, you ain't really worrying about this and that. Like, you see what I mean? So a lot of men ain't gonna experience having women overlook certain things about them that would be necessarily like deal breakers, and maybe think, okay, maybe he's a nerd, or he might be watching this, or because he watching anime. Some chicks would be like, oh, he's a nerd because he watch anime. But I done had chicks that said that same thing, come and watch anime with me after I smash. So that don't matter. It's about who it's coming from. And like guys saying, oh, giving compliments will turn the girl off. I keep telling y'all time and time again, guys, it doesn't matter about the compliment itself. It's about who the compliment is coming from. But a lot of guys won't experience that because they ain't the guy that they see is attractive. If they see you as attractive, they see you as hot, you can give all the compliments in the world and they still gonna love it. They gonna take it as, oh my goodness, he gave me a compliment, or they like it. But if it's a guy that they find as unattractive, they gonna be like, oh, you a creep, man, I don't want nothing from him. You see what I'm saying? So everything you say, damn, they're gonna be like butter. You ain't really gotta have no game. So a lot of guys ain't gonna experience that because they so busy working on the mouthpiece instead of their appearance. That now, I'm not saying nothing wrong with the mouthpiece, but if girl got eyes. You see what I'm saying? The girl got eyes. So if you trying to rely too much on the mouthpiece and be like, oh, I got the riz, but the girl is still looking at your physical appearance. Now, if your riz strong and you probably ain't got a strong physical appearance, now I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. They'll see that, okay, you overconfident. They're gonna figure out where that confidence coming from, and then they're gonna develop another motive and find a way to use you and play your ego against you. I've seen this many times. So guys that thinking they raising something up, and you're not really who she's attracted to, but she still give you the time of day anyway. There's usually a motive behind that, and I've seen that somewhere down that line. There's a motive. and it ain't lust, and if the motive ain't lust and she ain't trying to get at you, then that's when it's gonna be BS down the line. It's gonna be some BS down. Oh, can you get me this handbag, or can you take me somewhere? That's gonna come. That's gonna come with that. And these guys that be saying, oh, I'm raising them up, they don't be telling you that part. When they start making these requests and all that, and it ain't about just going straight to the, if it ain't involving just going straight to the bed, you ain't gotta make no transaction for this or that. Nah. Now, some chicks will probably give him some in hopes of getting some later on because they know that he's probably a flashy guy. Now, that's a different, another part of the game. They probably long gaming him. But I'm talking about like initially, a chick just wants you for the sex. I'm talking about like straight up lusting you. Just like you look at a chick, you be like, bro, you not requiring nothing of that chick. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, when you looking at a thick chick that you really want to smash, bro. I think about this every time. Like, that's why I want to drill this into y'all heads, bro. Every time you looking at a chick and be like, damn, I want to smash. Think of a chick looking at you the same way. Don't you want to be that for a chick that be like, a chick look at you like, damn, I want to smash him. I want him. Damn, he can get it. Like, that's how they say it. They be like, damn, he can get it. When they say he can get it, bro, you 95% way there. Like, even the 5% that probably could mess it up, they'll probably overlook that just to get what they want. Because when they turn it on, but you can get it. I done had chicks that didn't even like my personality at all. They'll just tell me to shut up and just go ahead on the smash. I remember this because hood chicks didn't like my demeanor or whatever. Like when I was back then in Jackson, I was smashing them. But they were some baddies though, and they were smart too. Had a lot of potential. Some of them was like working in the hospital, being CNAs and stuff like that. They didn't like my demeanor because I didn't have that hyper masculine the way the other guys like acted in the hood. But they still mess with me because they like the way I look. But they ain't really want to talk with me. And I had this one girl that literally just told me to shut up when I was about to smash, before I was about to smash, so I wouldn't mess nothing up. But I guess she didn't like when I talk in an intellectual way like me, because she called it talking like white people, but she say I'm talking proper, but it's just me really just using my big vocabulary, just regular vocabulary or whatever. So she was really like extremely fluent in Ebonics. And if you ain't talking like that or with some type of slang and you know like everybody else around the place was talking like, it seemed like taboo to her, and it kind of came off as okay, maybe you a square, but really in reality I'm just really a regular person that just have an above average vocabulary. But anyway, it was like that. It was times like that she'll have a short conversation with me and she'll just like, okay, it's time to smash. She'll be like, shut up whenever I'm like making advances, like, okay, well, you finna go, shut up, let's smash. I was like, damn. So she was like really aggressive with me. She was like, yeah, I guess you could say she's a masculine chick, but it ain't matter because I ain't really care. I was just there for that, and I ain't really want to talk much to her anyway because she kind of aggravated me. I ain't really like her demeanor like that anyway. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of hood chicks' demeanor anyway. It's not about where they from, it's like the way they act and the loud shit and the ghetto stuff. I don't like all that. The demeanor. She bad as hell, thick as hell. She's inviting me over, all kind of stuff. I'm like laying on the couch. Her baby daddy was coming in, like, cause she like, you know, I don't know. I was in some weird situations, man. Her baby daddy come in. I act like I'm sleeping on the couch, acting like I'm a friend of her cousin or something like that. And then when he'll walk back out with the kid or whatever, and then we'll go back to smashing. It's been times like that because her and her baby daddy be getting into it, and of course I knew I was in some messed up situations because, yeah. But anyway, a lot of guys won't even experience that. Girls that are willing to overlook your regular personality or something that'll turn them off, genuinely turn them off about a guy, they're willing to overlook that because of how attracted they are to your physical appearance. A lot of guys are not going to experience that. A lot of guys aren't going to experience girls trying to take them on trips, trying to fly instead of me like getting invited. I never necessarily got flued out before, but I've been invited to be flyed out. But I had girls like kidnap me and take me out of town and get hotels with me. I had a chick that had that was like married now. I think she was married at the time maybe, but she went to the hotel with me as well. This other chick I told y'all about that took me to the O a couple times. I ain't gonna tell you which O. It could be any O, but she took me to the O and got me the hotel, bought my food and everything after I smashed and all that. I'm talking about she smashed me, fed me, took the bill, all that. She ain't let me lift a finger out there. I'm talking about like a lot of guys ain't even experienced that. A lot of times, a lot of guys like girls was taking me out on dates. It's to the point where I didn't even feel like I had to pay for dates anymore. The chicks was to get to the point where they was taking me out on dates, literally taking me out of town. So like having that type of energy from chicks, bro, a lot of guys don't experience that and they don't believe that when we say stuff like this, or be like, damn, you talk about this to a guy that ain't never experienced that, they gonna think you straight up cap. But they see you riding with the chick. See, I'm always in the passenger seat. The chick always driving me around. always driving me around in they whip and taking me to their spot and letting me bang them down. All this while I'm laying on my mama's couch. All this while I'm sleeping with my mama. I never sleeping at my mom's house. I never had none of that stuff at that point in time. But to a certain degree, they kept on taking me out on dates. And these wasn't no ugly chicks either. Definitely wasn't no, but oh no, you mess with it. Nah. I don't understand why guys be like, oh, just because these unattractive chicks are attracted to you as well, you would think that other chicks that unattractive chicks that actually look up to these celebrity and heartthrobs and stuff like that rap and all that, you think that they don't have high expectations and eyes too? You think that the women that are bad can't see that as well? It might be somewhat of a slightly different game, but they all got the same thing. When they all turned on, it's almost like you're dealing with the same woman every time. I'm telling you, it's like you're dealing with, because like it wasn't no difference between dealing with nurses when I was working at EVS than the hood chicks that was that I was messing with at the project. So you'd be like, okay, chicks in the corporate, the charge nurses or nothing like that, women that have like positions and stuff at their jobs, it wasn't that big of a difference between either one of them. It wasn't that big of a difference between any one of them when they was turned on. They all acted the same. When that lust came out, all chains were loose. No holes was barred, and discretion was kept. You see what I'm saying? It was a different game. So a lot of guys won't be invited for them to even open up that door for them, because a lot of chicks don't even find them that sexually attractive to even consider giving them that chance. Consider throwing them little innuendos out to see how you're gonna react to them. Consider even just being like, oh, dang, I wonder how they not even really finna care about you. You're gonna be invisible to them, or visible enough for them to try to use you. So a lot of guys are just getting comfortable with being used instead of being lusted after. Stop putting yourself out there to be used, because all that flashing the money, flashing the clothes and all this, you peacocking, because you want a chick to see that you got money, so be like, oh, I can provide, so she can come over there, and they peacocking like that. It's like throwing a whole bunch of shiny rocks on the beach and wanting all the seagulls to come. No, you want all the seagulls to come because of you, not because you throwing some flashing rocks. If you can still get the seagulls to come to you and you ain't got no food or you got no rocks, you a bad man. But it takes work to be like that. You got to make yourself shine. Yeah, you got to be that shining rock, and it takes work to be that. So that's why a lot of men ain't gonna experience that. Be different, guys. It's time to lock in. Do it today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just keep moving forward every day, bro. You can do it, bro. Body game is the primal lust factor, bro. The primal thing. You want to be attractive to a woman as you are. You can go out to the mall, look at a chick with a $13 outfit on, whatever, tights on, and you want that because she thick, because of her figure, because you be like, dang, it look good. You want a chick to look at you the same way. That's it. Just give them the same thing that you want to see out of them. But it take work for that. That's why a lot of guys will never experience that. It take work for that. And so, like I say, either they admire you and probably just want to be able to do it, or probably want to do it but just procrastinating, or they're just going to straight up hate because they don't even want to put in the work. You're going to be dealing with those kind of types. So you're going to have problems at work. You're going to have problems when you're going out in the public. You're going to have problems when you're walking around. Guys going to be intimidated by it. But anyway, it's your boy Noto, coming to you another video, coming to you another podcast, man. If you enjoy the content, go and hit that like button, go to comment, go to subscribe, click that notification bell to be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves, they want to work at it. I'm out.
I'm chillin', I really ain't worried about niggas. I promise I keep it a Kuna Matata. Even though niggas be looking and sounding like me, that boy Morris said I'm not the father. Swear I'm a dog, get vicious when I'm irritated. I might need a shock on my collar. Don't got a filter, just keep it straightforward. I play my position, Andre Iguodala. Ain't no exposing me, I get in D, hit a ovary. Don't even go down that road with me. And if a chicken obsessed, I don't need it. I want that Miss Parker with Professor Ogilvy. Bitch ain't no testing me, none of these bitches be stressing me. Capping like they got the best of me. But if she go off and get with another man, really she still gon' be thinking about sexing me. Done with these bitches, let's get to this paper. One piece of the pie, sell out on the merit. Chasing that money, Coyote Road Runner, ain't doing no talking, just like Tom and Jerry. Ain't no beef or no drama, it won't make no money to me, it's just unnecessary. But if I'm pushed, I'm gon' have to crash out on a nigga, and then I'ma call up as Gary.